get this blood analyzed. This table. Oh, at the back of the workshop. First, you need to analyze the components you found and unlock new recipes. Click on the to analyze components. 300 health points instantly, 150 health points over 15 seconds. It's 10 a second.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Here's so much time, eh? Interesting.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Cope with the epidemic.
Dr. Swansea.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large
Basement.
building behind the hospital.
Oh.
You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Let's hurry and get there. Woo! Sprinty. A really weird sprint, but it's a sprint. Right. I saw stuff, I think. Maybe not. This looks like an area where stuff would be. Aha. Glass vials. I needed those to make serums.
It's locked.
Yep. Oh, whoops, broke the bench.
Scowl voices in the car.
Influenza.
I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
You say that after I click the door. Guess I need to go back out. Just to hit a loading screen again. These loading screens suck. Best be a best be an update coming in. Get rid of these. Oh my god, loading screens are killing me.
corpses in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
Photography in my wallet. Living couple by Milton and Pippa forever. It's available. Press this to open the local investigation menu. System investigations are displayed here, categorized by district. And start new system tracking it with square, and then access your map and locate the explorer area. So do I go here and? Because I'm already tracking it. Then my map is this one. Bring back the wallet to its owner. Watery, sturdy blood sample. So there's this button. Okay, so he's this way. Wrong button. Okay, so it's okay. That's weird.
Daily routine.
Who are you?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Oh, wait.
We'll talk again later.
I didn't talk to you again. I saw something that I need.
Hello again, Dr. Reid. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Do you know Tom Watts? The bartender from the Turtle. I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later. It's locked, all right.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Don't cough in public. Okay. Like, that's an inevitable thing. Why is everything shiny?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival
Waverly
inconvenience
Ackroyd.
you in some
My
way, Dr.
future.
Ackroyd?
Oh no,
Let us
that's
just
alright.
say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
But it also drives.
Do you need my assistance?
Not at all.
Like,
I'm sure that
ingenuity
you are used to gaining people's trust
technology.
with your impressive skills. Well, it will not be the case with me.
Darn, I'm level 1. I want to take his mind over so bad.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay. Need to load this guy.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
What is happening?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm alright. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Okay. Who am I looking for? Looking for somebody. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Cool, I know what his
I'll
face
see
is
you
now.
later.
Always knew the words
Need-
could calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering.
Ugh. Slow to react. Wait. Was Milton Hooks? The guy was like the salesman? Yes.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl.
So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I guess that's one way of talking about it.
Goodbye, Milton.
I kinda want to go find his girlfriend, see if I can find the other hint. Interesting. Yeah, this is where I already was. Good. Extra ammo will be stored in your okay, good. So I always have ammo then. Hopefully. The old morgue. Yep, there's skulls in here is what it sounds like. Okay, maybe there's a difference in glass vials and everything else. Do one room up.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
I know why I keep randomly shooting. Stupid modded controllers. Sorry about the awkward black screen in the middle there. Needed to switch controllers. And then I should throw in.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Somebody just teleported.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ow. Alrighty then. Combat is definitely takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's good. Man, I can't wait for that one day our aspirations come true where we get to actually play games to make money. It'd be a great day in the future. Ah, wrong button. X.
Skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
I seem to have gone past what I needed. Okay. Random workbench. Oh. I got a lot of extra stuff out of that one. What does this one do? There's 60 blood points instantly. That's cool. I need sodium hypochlorite solution for sepsis, anemia, fatigue, cold, bronchitis, pneumonia. Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. That's why it's telling me that, but then I'm gonna here and pick up this.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Who knows crafts treatment for fatigue? It's not that, it is fatigue. Do I make a... Okay. get back to Dorothy. Such an 1800s name. Oh, Pippa, I'm gonna talk to you. You might be interested in Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Hey.
How is the
you do it,
Pembroke
man?
staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual. Especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ooh, I have
Why
another
does
hint.
Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye,
Dr.
Nurse
Milton.
Hawkins.
I'm way too into talking to all these people. This is so fun, like so much more interesting.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reid.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Okay.
Goodbye, Milton.
And being grumpy makes a lot more sense now. Unknown, unknown. Kinda wanna fill out this book. Oh, it's a collectible.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
I believe I've
Goodbye,
talked to you
Nurse
already.
Hawkins. It's locked.
Ah, the pain. It's here again.
Oh, she's the bloody
Finally,
nurse.
you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reid, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Remember, Citizen's Blood will provide you massive XP bonus. Look at Citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely.